ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for taking the time to listen. My name is Henok Sikfir Simanjuntak, and I'm still 18 years old. I hope I do look like an 18 years old boy. I'm a student at Indonesian Christian University, also known as UKI, in the Faculty of Business and Economics. I'm here to tell you a story about the biggest achievement in my life. Most people might tell their biggest achievement such as winning an Olympic, get a gold medal, but I'm actually not that great. I'm just a normal student who live in my aunt's house. My mother has passed away since I was 14 years old. My father lives in an apartment in East Jakarta with his nursery. So what I'm about to tell you is nothing but realistic story that I have experienced, and I hope my story can motivate us all too. I will begin this story with my background. As I mentioned earlier, I live in my aunt's house in Durensawit. But way before that, I was in East Kalimantan for 10 years. I can say that life was good and not that much of a problem back then. Before my father got sick, he had a pretty good job with a pretty good salary to provide his family. I can also say that I had no financial problem that time. But since then, I can actually say that my life just turned upside down. My father and I come back to Jakarta in 2018. After my mom passed away, he was already sick that time. He got stroke to be exact. So we live in our family apartment and I took care of him while I'm dealing with high school. Long story short, my life in Jakarta was and is still pretty much a roller coaster. Around September 2021, I moved to my aunt's house for many reasons. Financial is one of them. My father still lives in the apartment with his nursery, and I still come by to check on him every week. But before I moved to my aunt's house, there is something interesting happened in my life in 2020. And that is what I'm going to tell you all about. Since we come back to Jakarta in 2018, I was pushed to be mature and independent because now I only live with my father. Our source of money, as in uang jajan, school payment, and others, is from my family. And I am really thankful for that. I am thankful that I still have other family members from my big family that I can still rely on. But what my aunts gave me for uang jajan is actually pas-pasan. And at that exact moment when I feel that my uang jajan is not enough, I saw an opportunity that I believe God gave me. In around August 2020, before I moved to my own house, I realized that the apartment residents are most likely love to buy snack and stuff like that. Seeing that opportunity, I was so motivated to do something and not just be one of them who spends my not so many money to buy local snack aka the consumer. So this is where the story of my achievement began. After I saw that opportunity, I start looking for what kind of snack the resident in my apartment would like to buy. Not only that, I also did a little research of what kind of snack are easy to sell in terms of how long the food can last and what easier to maintain. And after a few days of my little research, I come up with the idea to be some kind of a reseller. I bought pempek, risol, lumpia, martabak, tahu, and a few of frozen food, frozen food from people who sell it cheaper or also known as the supplier. And I resell it through the WhatsApp apartment residence group. And I also try to sell it to my school friends and teacher. Actually, I can say that everything goes pretty pretty well since I like to do business too. Long story short, I did that little business for around 8 months. I get around 1000 to 2000 rupiah each piece. The crazy thing is with the non-stop selling and non-stop working and also non-stop praying, I get around 2 million rupiah every month for my uang jajan. So in around 8 months I get almost 15 million rupiah total. But of course I didn't have that total much of money in my bank account. It's just a calculation of my total profit in 8 months. So yeah, that is basically what my biggest achievement in life sounds like. And first of all, I am so grateful and so thankful for that God gave me the experience to make me stronger and that He gave me the unbelievable profit for a high school student that time. And from that pretty long story, I learned so many things in life through the process. That path in my life literally changed me to be a better person and to be a person who will never give up in any circumstance. Another meaning for life from that story is that I understand that I have to release on what situation am am I in right now. And if I feel like I have problems, what I also is to not always rely on people. You have to look at any opportunities around you. Wipe off any rasa malu you have and start doing. And if you fall, don't stop and don't give up. Look at many other billionaires such as Jack Ma, Bill Gates stories. They fall too. Life is not going to be always easy for you. Just like my stories, my life was good, but then there is a time I have to work hard too. Another thing I get from this experience and this achievement is to always believe in myself. I also realize that connection is important. Find as many connections as you can. And last but not least, what I learned from this experience and achievement is that God never abandoned His child. Whatever situation I am in, I believe that God will always give me another door. God will always give me another opportunity, and it depends on us whether we want to take that opportunity or not. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that from my short and simple story, we all can learn and get motivated to do things when God already gave the opportunity. That is all from me, my biggest achievement in life. Thank you for listening and God bless us all.